Hi everyone, thanks again for looking at my video. If you haven't looked at my first video, please do. It's on my channel. So I kind of gave my story, a bit of a background to my story in my first video. Just a very brief 5-minute sort of explanation of how I started gambling and things like that. So I was going to do another quick video on when I first sort of realised or opened up that I had a problem. And as I say, you do almost feel like you're living a double life when you're gambling. You may not even know you've got a problem. You're almost one of the last people to admit it, because it's very common someone to say to you, have you got an issue? And you're like, no, you just deny it. Even when maybe you found out, you still think, no, I haven't got a problem really. You just kind of go along with the motions. And that happened with me really, looking back. Even though I didn't know I had a bit of an issue, I didn't fully accept it, I don't think. So when my partner found out initially, and I opened up a bit, and she pretty much marched me down to my GA, Gamblers Anonymous meeting that week, and it helped. I met some really good people there. Learned some really good things, skills, that can help you along the way to hopefully stop you from gambling. One of the big things that hit me there was obviously listening to people's stories, and also I always remember the guy who took the meeting said, and he kept sort of reiterating this a lot throughout the meetings, that gambling will either lead you to three places: the gutter, prison, or death. It's very true. I know people that have ended up in prison through gambling. I know people that have lost everything, and sadly I know quite a few people as well, even just in my small hometown, that have sadly taken their own lives. So this is, it's a very, very serious, dangerous addiction. So yeah, that'll be my first thing. If you think you've got a bit of a problem, there'll be a local GA meeting, find out where it is and go to it. Don't be ashamed, because there's some really good people there, and you'll make some new friends. You don't have to talk if you don't want to, just go and listen to their stories. And it's the first part of educating yourself a little bit more about the addiction, and also admitting to yourself that you are a compulsive gambler. And they have some great ways of coping and putting boundaries in place as well that they can teach you. For instance, if you've got somebody close to you that you can trust, hand over, like your partner. It's a tough thing to do, but hand over sort of control of your finances almost. Be very open with it. That's one option. The other options are ban yourself from bookies. There's also a great app you can get on your phone, which I'll put in the comments here, that blocks you from pretty much every website where you can gamble, because there's always new ones popping up. So it's important to do that. Problem is, you'll always find a way to bet if you want to, but these boundaries do, at least as a start, you may put in something in place. I was asked an interesting question actually by my mum when we were talking about my addiction, and she asked, was there a moment and you kind of realised, a sort of light bulb moment, for instance, and when to stop? And couldn't really say there was really. It's very, very difficult, especially early doors, to stop gambling, and it's still an ongoing process, obviously. You're only one bet away again from going into that nightmare. So, but as I said in the previous video, it's such a, when you're not gambling, your life is so much better. Every part of your life is better, and I'll touch on that in my next video. We'll talk a little bit about mental health, which I've struggled with a lot over the past, especially over the past 10 years or so. Not longer really, but yeah, you really have to go within yourself and unravel things. And it's hard, but it's very, very enlightening, and you can get there. So whatever you do, try not to gamble, take it one day at a time, and take care. Thank you. Bye bye.